What's going on, everybody? Payneblade back here again. Guys, we're on my server 1 account and we are looking at secret level 1, 2, and 3 today to see if it's even worth doing, which obviously it will be, but how difficult is the actual challenge. So I'm going to use my usual 5-turn FG team. This is not an optimized team in any way, shape, or form, guys, but it should be able to get the job done. I mean, I could have done this in any which way. From my understanding, it's a very easy event, and as you can see here, we got SMN. We've got Orochimaru, Kovimaru, aka Kovimaru, we got Neji, and we have Yamato. Very easy here, guys. Just kill off SMN first. He should be your number 1 target because he does heal and he is a nuke. Nuke being a damage dealer. A lot of people asking what that terminology means. If you play any role-playing games, that's usually what that stands for. Next, focus on taking out Orochimaru because he does provide nasty little debuffs. So taking him out would be next priority. And then lastly, take out Neji and then leave Yamato for last. Now, so far, a lot of people are like, well, Payne, is it worth completing this event if we, is it worth pushing for the higher end events even if we get a lower score? Absolutely. And the reason why that's so important, guys, is because these frogs in these pots are really not the prize you're looking for. It's the increase in the actual drops for the shards that you care about, right? So the actual fragments for your character. So the higher you go up, the bigger the landscape of how much you can get. So I think the last you can get is 6 to 9. So don't hesitate on doing the harder content even if you get a really low score, because the actual prizes you get are not really worth going for. Alright, here we're going to go ahead and take out Naruto's dear old mama. Poor girl survives just to get killed by us. Alright, so she's out. You want to take her out first. Next, you want to focus on taking out Gaara. Gaara just provides way too many buffs, so just making it a little more difficult to kill the rest of the opponents. So take out Gaara next, and then it's your choice between Killer Bee and Kid Kakashi. Killer Bee probably would be my next choice just because of the stun that he has. Especially if you're not overpowered like this, taking him out next would probably be ideal. But I mean, if you have a target between him and Kid Kakashi isn't a bad choice either. Oniki you can leave for last, quite honestly. He's a decent nuke, but he's a very selfish character and he has to do quite a bit in order for him to ramp up. So go ahead and kill off either Killer Bee or Kid Kakashi. I mean, depends on how many of the elements are still available, right? If there's still a lot of force, take out Kid Kakashi. If there's still a lot of spirit, take out Killer Bee. As you can see here, I'm just targeting Kid Kakashi just to clear out all the reds. And then from there, we'll take out the other two, which should actually be pretty easy. So, yeah, leave Oniki for last. I mean, in my case, I can really attack anybody, but for you, just, again, prioritize based on who you have. Because I killed Gaara second, Kid Kakashi wasn't a bad choice, but realistically, probably Killer Bee would have been the better choice, to be quite honest, just to kind of mess up the elements of spirit and force. So there you go, guys. Pretty easy. Difficulty wise, quite honestly, I would say this has so far been much easier than M1. This is like M.05, M.5 I should say. So let's see what 120. I mean, realistically, this shouldn't be that hard. Let's see how many turns they give us. Okay, so 12 turns. Oh yeah, my team is not optimized at all for this, so this is just going to be, we'll see how far we get with this team. I would have done like BBR or something as a tribe or co-op. So here you want to take out Minato, Kakashi, and then let's see who else they have on the team. Sorry guys, give me a sec here. So Papa Sasuke's pretty. So Kabuto I take out for sure because he's just a headache to have around. So Kabuto definitely next, because of his debuffs that he provides, making it's going to be a lot harder to kill things if his debuffs are constantly active. So take out Kabuto as a priority. And then I'm just trying to see what else is around. So Kabuto, Minato. So Minato, Kakashi, Kabuto I put first. Obito next, yep. And then Papa Sasuke. So time mark Papa Sasuke is going to be the hardest one probably to kill here, guys. So putting a little bit of effort on him is probably going to do you good. If he starts ramping up and starts pulling off some of his jutsus, it's going to make this a lot more difficult to fight because everyone's going to take a lot less damage on his team. So yeah, so let's do that order for now. Now you can see here he did pop up first, and you have the choice between him and Minato. You could remember the buffs. Not the buffs. The tribe gauge does carry over to the next round. I didn't really know this until I tried it earlier. So I'm just trying to show you guys from scratch. But what I would have done here is I would have probably saved from Secret 2 BBR, gone in and actually one-shot at Papa Sasuke first, and then Minato and Kakashi, Minato, Obito, Kabuto, etc. Right? So the kill order would have been the same there. But again, the main person to kill in this should be Papa Sasuke and Kabuto. Kabuto, whichever one you want to do first, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do co-op here instead of the two-man tribe. The reason why is I'm hoping to kill off obviously somebody here, and then we'll kill off Minato here, and hopefully we do enough damage on Papa Sasuke. Oh, we're killing Yamato. Okay, we went to Yamato next. That's kind of the problem with the AI. I kind of wish it let you choose a secondary target. Okay, so now we've got the three main guys left. So Kakashi was annoying to leave around. That was kind of a mistake there. Papa Sasuke was annoying to leave around. As you can see here, I'm on turn 6 of 12. Quite honestly, guys, if I had an optimized team, this probably would have ended a lot quicker. Also, if I started off with a tribe gate. So again, I'm just using my usual typical FG team for the 5 turn, so that's Master 2. It's completely different than this. You won't have the same experience because the units I'm using are buffing units. I would have put all DPS units in here and just destroyed this a lot easier in like half the time. So this is the problem. When he starts doing his special jutsu, it's going to start buffing up the units, and you don't want someone like Kakashi also getting his jutsus off, right? So let's see if we can kill off Kakashi here. We might not, because Sasuke's buffs now probably will help him take the hits like a champ. Let's see. Yeah, look at that, 544. Normally you do like 2.4 million. 714, those are all guarded right there. So that kind of sucked. So that right there is going to cause an issue. And this is why you don't want to keep Kakashi alive, right? That stun is bad enough as it is. Orochimaru doing that is pretty bad. And now he's doubling his stacks of his buff. So again, guys, cannot reiterate how important it is to kill off Papa Sasuke. He's such a pivotal D character in this game now that his buffs are like over the top good. And not to mention his passives are really good as well too. So yeah, we'll kill off Kakashi, and then we'll focus on taking the other two down. This actually might go to the wire, guys. Again, I could reset and probably put a better team in, but I'm just showing you guys the difficulty here and why it's important to kill off certain units. So we'll continue with this. There's no need to reset. I'm sure I can get it done right at the end of it. But yeah, so here's the thing. A lot of people have also been asking me, like, what's the power level I recommend doing this? Honestly, if you can get to this, just do it. Don't even worry about your power level. Completion, I'd probably say about 550, 600, maybe. Some people might be able to elaborate on the comment section on that one, because obviously my power level's not at that anymore. I'm a lot higher than that. But yeah, I think that's a fair gauge. I think 550 to 600 seems about right, depending on how you set up your team and your units' powers and their skill levels, etc. Plus maybe their weapon advancements in terms of the awakening. But overall, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so there we go. Papa Sasuke is dead. That was really my main guy. There we go. And okay, so this is pretty much over. How many turns do I have left? I think I've got I've got 2 turns left. Wow, really down to the wire. So again, guys, my team is not optimized for this. I highly recommend using BBR to kill off Papa Sasuke first, and then if you don't want to do that, go with co-op. I mean, 2-man tribes are okay, but because they've let you use this for 12 turns and it's actually set up where it's not randomized like your lineup, 3-man tribes will be superior in this case for sure. And I mean, if you look at it, they've got 1, 2, 3 D units, BBR, and they're the hardest to kill usually. So BBR will probably be so BBR is bonded by Rasuna, for those who are wondering what that is. That's Jiraiya, Minato, and Naruto. That tribe, I would use that next. Well, there you have it, guys. So how much HP? So 214. I mean, it's not that bad. It's close to M2, but it's not. It's like M1.5. So definitely clearable. There's all the rewards, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and skip here, and that's it. That's the event. So great event, Bandai. Thank you again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Payne. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Sorry, no camera today, but next time we'll definitely have it. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk soon.